Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to share with you a library book haul of just a couple books that we have been really loving and my kids have really enjoyed. So if you want to see this and you need some good ideas for some good books, then stick around. I hope you cannot hear the background. I'm in my garage. This is the only quiet place in my house, but I feel like anytime I start to do a video, it's so loud outside. I'm like, why is it so loud? Why do people gotta be mowing their lawn when I'm trying to record a video? Like, my husband's home, he's taking care of the kids, there's an airplane going right now. Come on, come on. Why does this have to happen? This is the only quiet place without kids that I can do this, and there's airplanes, lawnmowers, all sorts of things. So I apologize right now for the noise. Hopefully it goes away. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, hello, I am so happy to have you here. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to 5 kids. And on this channel, I share content on homeschool, motherhood, DIYs, and faith. So if you like content like that, then be sure to subscribe below and make sure to also hit the little bell icon because it will notify you every time a video comes out. Also, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you could comment, that would be great too. It does help my channel and it helps this content be seen by other moms. And I just want to help encourage people any way that I can. And for those of you who do comment on my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I had some comments the other day from a video I didn't even know. I wasn't even going to post this video. It was my homeschool like end of the year recap, and I was like, who's even going to watch this? I'm very surprised. Every time I think that about a video, you guys really like it, so I'm glad. But a couple of you were so sweet and left some sweet messages, so I just want to thank you. It really encourages me when you guys leave messages and let me know that you like the content, and it makes me want to keep doing it. But you really encourage me, so I want to let you know that, and I'm so blessed by your comments. All right, so I'm just hoping that you can hear me through all the noise. Maybe you can't even hear the noise. I hope you can't. Anyway, let's just get right into this. Let me put my tea down. Oh, and someone is asking me what tea I was drinking. So it's nothing fancy. A while ago, I had gotten like a variety pack of teas with like different flavors in it. Raspberry, blueberry, peach, which is I'm drinking now. I'm not really a big fan of peach. I love peaches, but anything peach flavor I don't like. Are any of you like that? If you are, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I don't really like peach stuff unless it's an actual peach. Other than that, I'm like, no thanks, I'll pass. But I had a couple of these from the variety pack and I don't like to waste, so I'm like, I'm just gonna drink it and get over myself. Okay, so a couple of these are like themed and some of them are not. I just like to check out a ton of books. So if you guys are not new, then you'll know that we use Abeka, and in the Abeka program, we talk about 1 letter a week, and each day we go over something different with that letter. So some of these books that I got from the library, I did it so that it would go along with whatever we were learning that day. And then some of them are from something else. But anyway, let me just share it with you then. So this first book that I just wanted to share, these are all picture books, by the way, except for one is a chapter book, like a picture chapter book. But this one, Curious George Visits the Dentist. So for Abeka, we were learning the letter D, and we were learning about doctors and dentists. And I found this book at the library, and my kids love Curious George, so we really loved this. It was just so cute and funny, and it pretty much talked about you know, that you don't need to be scared about going to the dentist. It is like the older pictures, like the classic Curious George, but it was just so cute. Like, George wakes up with a toothache and they go to the dentist, and it is just really cute. I just thought this was a really well done book, a fun book to learn about the dentist. So sorry that the video is a little darker, but people are mowing their lawn and I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. So I just stopped it and shut my garage. So, I mean, I know you can still see, but it's a little darker. So I'm sorry about the lighting, but it's either the lighting or you're gonna hear someone mowing their lawn. So I thought it would be less annoying to shut my garage and not hear people's lawnmowers. Anyway, so this next book is The ABC Dentist. This was so cute. My kids loved this book so much. Let me show you. It goes through each letter of the alphabet and it talks about something different about the dentist. So A is for appointment, and then it just tells you like a little sentence or two about, you know, a dentist appointment. B is for the bib they put on you. C is for cavity. And it just goes through the whole alphabet telling you different things for that letter. So I just thought that was so cute. L for lips. Q for questions. S for saliva. Talks about the R for roots, the roots of the teeth. So the pictures are beautiful, and I don't even know. I feel like this might be one I have to buy and have for our library because I thought this was such a great book. For the letter E, one of the things we were learning about was elephants, and this was such a cute little Usborne book. These really pretty pictures in it, and then it just told fun facts. I mean, this is the cutest. I didn't even know, okay, listen, don't judge me. I didn't know this. I didn't even know that there were two different types of elephants. I thought there was one type of elephant, and this book is teaching me stuff, right? So there's African elephants and Asian elephants, and they're actually different looking, so I learned something new. But yeah, so this was just a really cute book full of fun facts about elephants, so I really liked this. So this next book here is about Thomas Edison. This was one of the letters we did, was E for Edison. So this was cute, this little book. My kids really enjoyed this. Then we got this Thomas Edison book. This is Kids Can Read Alone, level 3. This was pretty good too. It had pictures in it, and then, like, you know, for kids to read on their own. But I did read this to my kids, and because it was part of the Abeka thing that we were doing, or I combined it with our Abeka stuff, I did it with my 6, 4, and 3-year-old, and my 3-year-old probably only listened to half of this, but my other kids listened to it. The next book I'm going to show you was also for letter E, and it was on England, and this book was so cute. Like, I think I'm going to try and purchase all of these books because there is a couple of them, and it was so cute. It had really good facts, and it was just a cute little story. So it is called Kiki's Adventures in London, England. So this was so cute. So here's this little kitty, and it just shows you this little map here, and then it shows you where she's going. So I love this. I just love this. I have to buy this book because I thought it was so adorable. So here's Kiki, and she's flying on this hot air balloon into England, and she's going to all the different places. She meets this little guy here, and he takes her around and shows her around all the things. They take one of these buses around. It's just so cute, this little book. Talks about this big Ferris wheel. They even had the clock in there. I mean, this was just the cutest little book. But I don't even know. I just thought this was just a cute little story. And then it just had all these little fun facts about England in it. So I really like this. They also have other ones too. Like I think in Paris, France. And does it say them all? Oh, we got Kiki in Paris, France, Rome, Italy, in Greece, and in the Netherlands. I did try to see if my library carried those, but they didn't, unfortunately. But I did find them on Amazon, so I think I'm gonna purchase them. They're like 15 bucks each, but I'm like, I really like this. It was so cute. And maybe you could even find it at thrift store books. I'm gonna try and look there as well. But this book was so cute. We really loved it. This next book was for F as well, Forest, even though it says Noisy Woods, because the woods is kind of like the forest. So, but we were learning about forest animals. So this had a lot of forest animals in this book, and I thought this was an adorable book too. The pictures were gorgeous, and it was just a fun book that made lots of noise, like you make the noise. And my kids love this. I probably read this 10 times. They loved it so much. Even my littlest one. So I read this to all of my kids, but here are just the pictures are so gorgeous in this. And it just talks about these little wolves that are making, you know, they're chasing each other around the woods. And then it goes through different other animals that start following them. The wolf, deers. I mean, look at these gorgeous pictures. This was so much fun. My kids love this, and I was so loud reading these the wolf noises, like ow, and then I had my kids doing that too. We had so much fun reading this book. It was so cute. So yeah, this was a fun little book we really liked. So the next two books are about the ocean. So I got this Berenstain Bears Under the Sea. This was really cute, full of some fun facts about like the different parts. I think it goes deeper and deeper down into the sea. I think that was this book, was it? Yeah, this is talking about the different deep levels of the sea and what kind of stuff you would find underneath there. So this was a really cute and good book full of fun facts. And then this other book right here is A Day in the Deep. This is just another really nicely done book. It's just so pretty. Fun facts about different fish, gorgeous pictures. This would probably be a nice one to have on your bookshelf. But yeah, so just talks about all stuff like that. So nice. So the next few books that I'm going to share with you are themed around camping, and the reasoning behind that is because I had signed up for this monthly subscription called Let's Play School, and Chelsea, who is the founder, she's a mom of 3, and I have been following her Instagram for like a year and a half now, and I just watch her and these activities, and I finally signed up because we don't like to commit to monthly subscriptions in this house. We just don't like to do that. So I was very like, I don't know if I want to do this, and you had to do it for like a whole year. So that's what kept me back, but I signed up 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and I'm so glad I did because we have just been loving it so much. So she did like a little camping theme, and if you don't know what Let's Play School is, she pretty much creates these printable activities that you print out at home. You can laminate them, and they're just fun interactive activities that you can do with your kids. I could do a whole nother video on this, but every month she has a subscription where you pay $12 a month, and every month is a new theme. So last month was camping, so that's why I got these books. 2 of these books she recommended, and then I looked for other camping themed books from the library. So this first book we got on camping was Olivia Goes Camping, and it was just like a fun little thing talking about camping, you know, setting up tent. I mean, it's just cute, you know, Olivia. And then, yeah, so it was just really cute. This next one, I did skip a couple pages in this because we don't really do spooky stories in our house. And I don't like to do anything that's going to bring fear upon my kids, or like, you know, I don't like to do scary or spooky things. So I did skip a couple pages in this, but other than those few pages, this story was really cute. It was the camping trip And if you don't like to do spooky stories, you could either not even do this book or just skip over it. But it's about this little girl who goes camping, and she thinks that she brought everything, but she forgot a couple things. And they learn how to set up a tent, and they eat hot dogs. And yeah, so they did tell like a little scary story, but I just skipped that. And then I kind of just skipped that too. I just skipped those 2 pages and then just kept reading. But this was cute. These next 2, Chelsea actually recommended on her stories on Instagram. And I have never read anything American Girl. I know it's really popular. I've never read anything American Girl though. So, but she recommended the Willa's Wilderness Camp Out from the Willie Wishers American Girl. And I got this thinking that my daughter, my 6-year-old, would love this, and we really did. So I really just read this to her. But it is a chapter book, so it's like this thick, and it is a chapter book. So we just read like 1 chapter a day or 2, and it was just really cute. We really loved it. I don't think they told ghost stories in this, and I liked that. They didn't tell ghost stories in this one. It was just really sweet. So I really loved this, and Faith did too. Now this last one, Chelsea also recommended, and this was probably one of the favorites out of all of these books. This was the most favorite book. And it is called A Camping Spree with Mr. Maggie. My 3-year-old made me read this to him probably multiple times a day. It is a very rhymey book. Like the whole book rhymes. And it is just so cute. And the illustrations in this are beautiful. They are just so fun. So it's about Mr. Maggie and his dog Dee. I'm just gonna read you a sentence in it just to let you see the rhyming, but it's like this throughout the whole book, and it's so cute. Early one morning at 7:03, Mr. Maggie and his little dog Dee packed up the camper and hitched up the load, hopped in the Rambler, and then hit the road. They drove to the mountains far from the sea for 2 nights of camping, or possibly 3. But it does this throughout the whole book. It is so cute. So it's just about him and his little dog, and they go and they pick this spot and they start to go camping, and then they go to sleep, and then this bear comes along and he smells the marshmallows, but he's not a very good, he can't see good, but he can smell real good. So here he comes. So he's smelling the marshmallows, and he ends up going under the hitch, and it unhitches the trailer from the car, and their trailer in the car goes down this way, and the trailer goes this way into this stream. Look at how beautiful these pictures are. This is so beautiful. I was just like in awe of this artwork. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So then they get like, look how funny that is. They're just like in this little camper, like, ah, oh no. So like in the stream about to go, like, oh my gosh, like, look how beautiful this is. This book is so cute. And then here's the bear, right? He thinks that this is a marshmallow, but it's part of the hitch. So then he brings them, he comes and gets it, brings them back up the hill. And then it ends up going down the other side of the hill and going back to where their car was. So they just hitch it, and then it was just so cute. I mean, my son made me read this to him multiple times a day. It was our favorite. And I ended up looking up in the library to see if there was any more stories by this guy. And there was. So we checked them out, and they're waiting for us at the library. So I have to pick them up. So I'll probably do another library haul and show you those, because this was a favorite in our house. All right, you guys, so those were all the books in our library haul. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys like library book haul videos, then leave a comment and let me know, and I will continue to do more library book hauls. We do go to the library a lot, or not go there, but we end up bringing home library books a lot, at least once a week or every other week. And I would be so happy to just share all the great books that we find there, so that you could go check them out at your library, or maybe even purchase them if you wanted to, and add them to your library at home. If you are new here and you like content like this, make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit the bell to be notified every time a new video comes out. All right, you guys, have a blessed day.